What up, folks? I'm Ultrazilla, and this is a Big Bad Toy Store unboxing. It's been a very tiring morning. I did a lot of shoveling unexpectedly because we got a lot of snow overnight, and that's not what the forecast called for. It is what it is, but now I am beat. I've been beat. It's like mid-afternoon. I still haven't done anything for tonight. I was going to review this guy, which I got in yesterday, but I decided, you know what, let's hold this off till next week and, just like take a look at some new stuff that I got from Big Bad Toy Store, the Toho Ultimates Destroyer Wave, as well as a robot that I've been like looking at for 2 years, playing chicken with like various price drops till it got to 60% off last month. And then I pulled the trigger. So I got those three things. It came in a really, really big box that you saw at the top. If you want to see more pics of the box, please do check out my Instagram. It was a very, very big box. The robot box is much bigger than I expected. But that's cool. It made it even more amazing that I was able to get this for $45. I'll talk more about it in the unboxing. So without any further ado, let's get right to that. All right, gang, and here's the 1200 degrees Celsius Godzilla. Cool box. I did dent the box. I dropped it right out when I took it out of the BBTS box. There he is. So this guy and Destroyer came out at the very end of December. I've documented this. Some folks were able to get in December, and that's great. It depends on where you ordered it from. If you guys know, this is pretty much the wave that kind of got like, it wasn't a weird spot because you guys know I was working with SUPER7 for quite a while, and then I don't know. Things are undisclosed there. Just not working with them as much as I was. Will I still do stuff? Who knows? Maybe. But definitely not getting everything, and this was like the first kind of casualty of that. However, I've also said that, and I said this a lot during my best of the year, that I come up with a thing called Nebulous December for December releases, because I've always had this kind of problem, deciding, when do you call it quits, basically. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I couldn't get this stuff in. Do I just disregard it? No, I can't possibly disregard it. So if this stuff is good, Godzilla and Destroyer, then, it'll count towards 2024 for me. It is what it is. I got it in 2024. Now, it took me a little while to finally get them. I actually bought this first. I hadn't pre-ordered them, again, because of what I said. I didn't know what was happening. I didn't pre-order these. So, I just got them. And also, you guys know, and I've documented, money hasn't been super hot. So I didn't get these right out of the gate. And, I bought this one first. I picked it up last month. As soon as I had, a little extra and some bills were paid, I was just like, all right, let me get this one, because I had noticed that of the two, this one was starting to sell out in more places. So I was like, huh, and I don't know what like restock is on this stuff. I don't know if I'm gonna take out the tail completely, because if you've seen my other unboxings of this stuff, like, I do have to put them back in for like the reviews, the openings of the reviews, and I haven't done it yet at the time of this recording, because like I said, just been very busy and morning and just tiring and just getting, I just want to get something done, and just take a look at some stuff that I got in, you know what I'm saying, guys? Sometimes it's good to just chill out. Anyhow, right now this is looking pretty good. I like this tail. So, like I'm saying, I didn't get this you know, right away. Money, when I had money, I got it. And it took until February, you know, into February, for me to pick up the Destroyer. And once I got the Destroyer and I had the Destroyer and I had this, the Metal Tiger thing already was in my pile of loot before even this, because as soon as I saw that one went on sale, for the amount it went on sale at, I pulled the trigger on it because that's something I've wanted. And we're gonna look at that and hopefully it'll be cool. This is pretty awesome. This is looking really, really cool, guys. I really, really like it. I'm debating whether or not I actually want to take this out of the package quite yet, because it really doesn't matter too much, and I don't want the I don't want my influence to, you know, to be completely like thrown off right away. You know, if it's, you know, I've heard nothing but good stuff about this, and I believe on the power, and I've talked about this as well, on the power of this wave, like the, you know, like the Godzilla -1 stuff is doing really, really well. And I've also noticed like pre-orders selling out of like the Space Godzilla wave with Space Godzilla and Mogera. So if you haven't gotten your pre-orders in, do check around for that and get them in, because I think, you know, I think Super7's trending the right way. But this is looking pretty cool. I'm going to keep it at that because, again, I want to leave it as, you know, pristine as possible. And, you know, this is a good enough look for now. I'm excited. It looks really, really cool for sure. So I do expect a review, probably of all this stuff next week. You know, like I got, you know, 4 things right now that are new to me to review. One of them, you know, came out a couple of years ago, but whatever. Everything else is new to, you know, and they're all new. So you know, I think I'll probably like get them all reviewed in the next week. Here's the Destroyer box. It is pretty big. giant box for what looks like a giant figure. Oh. There he is in there. There's something about that waist that, from even the pics, has been like bothering me. We'll see how it goes. Again, I don't know if I'm gonna open it too far, but you know, just taking a quick look at it is enough. And I have one light here that's like, I don't know why the wiring keeps coming pretty loose. But this is definitely, sometimes you need content that's kind of like filler. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just need to chillax. Just have something. Unboxings are good for that, you know. You kind of get a good look at some stuff that's coming. I get a first look at stuff that I've been anticipating. This thing is huge. Wow. That looks pretty good, guys. Yeah, I mean, I've been looking forward to this for a little bit. I don't know about the teeth on any of this stuff, but we'll have to look. But man, woo! That looks phenomenal. And on the back, we have wings and fat tail. I'm not gonna bother even removing that for now. But yeah, this giant gap here is something I'll see if it bothers me further. But you know, I've noticed this in pics and stuff, and I've and like other like videos, but you know, seeing it right out of the box kind of like that is kind of weird. It's like, it looks like his like upper body is like floating there, but this is looking cool. I like the little Legion soldiers here, the little ones. I took one out. They look cool. That looks really nice. This is looking good. This wave, you can see why folks are really liking this wave, you know. Yeah, I mean, it took me a little bit to get it, a little bit longer. I thought I was gonna get them like just have it shipped in January, but it just, you know, just didn't turn out the way I expected. You know, so it is what it is. February is not so bad. And yeah, we're gonna review these guys pretty shortly, so we'll get even more in depth. I mean, we're gonna get really in depth, like, you know, Ultrazilla does this coming week. And here's the absolutely ginormous box for the Metal Robot Tiger. this looks really cool. Look at this. Very, very, very nice looking. Now, I do know that the figure inside isn't so big. It's just the way it's, like, you know, separated. I guess the company is called GDJJKR. So I don't know, but this is pretty cool. This is a very, very, very nice box. Little bit of a blurry picture on here, but overall, I think it's pretty awesome. And let's give this a look-see. No, we gotta do it like so. All of these, just to mention, came like protected in like baggies, and the Toho Ultimates did have their outer boxes. I did complain about that last time, that my BBTS, whatever it was, I can't remember, didn't have an outer box. Why can't I open this? Come on, drop out. Oh boy, that took me a while to open up. Here is some directions for stuff. And this one we could look at a little further. Like, it looks like everything is like, you know, not tied down inside. Look at this. So you can see how the layout is what's making it super huge. But look at all this stuff. You got axes, you got swords, you got guns. Not sure what this stuff is down here. But you got wings. Holy cow, and look at that. Yeah, I'm excited, man. This is a robot right up my alley. So, oh, we also have a stand in here, which the bag is like all messed up, but we have a stand. That's pretty cool. Let's move that out of the way. Give this a check. Oh, he's so heavy. He's heavy. Wow, that's so cool. So he's kind of Gundam-esque. Like with this cool tiger in the middle. Oh, wow. Man, this looks cool. There's definitely diecast in this somewhere, I think. Could be wrong, but maybe there isn't. I don't know. Oh, wow. Man, guys. Whew. This is a robot. This is a really cool looking robot. Wow. Oh. This is excellent. Well, at least upon, you know, early examination. But I'm liking this. It's not a transformable robot or anything, but man. Yeah. Yeah, this is, I mean, now for the price that I got it, 60% off. Original price was like 110 to 120 bucks, somewhere in that range. What's this piece? This piece goes somewhere. Oh, this piece goes in the back. I don't want to start putting everything in and then not being able to take it out. But then again, it doesn't really matter because the box isn't closed and I don't really have to show the layout. I usually don't show the layout of the interior of the packaging in the reviews. So yeah, this is for those of you that like robots and you know, sticking around past the Godzilla stuff. This has become the real main event of the show, and who knew? And that's kind of why I'll tell you the truth. That's kind of why I wanted to do this, because I was more excited to start checking this out than the other stuff. Even though I was very excited about that, but this has been something I've wanted for like 2 years. So, oh my god, this is gorgeous. I think there's a way to put those things in better, but just to give you a look, I mean, guys, just from this unboxing, oh, I can tell you, I know I didn't have this in quite right, but this looks like it's well worth. This is definitely feels like something that would have been that price, but now, I mean, that BBTS has it for 60% off. I mean, if you like robots in the least, I think $45 is well worth, you know, if you like this design, you know. I'm going to look at all the stuff further in the review and look at this guy more in depth in the review, but just from the little bit now, I am loving this. I got to get these wings in better because I feel like they're going to fall out again. It's not as bad as like the backpack of Super Mechagodzilla from SUPER7, but it feels not quite in securely, but yeah, otherwise, I mean, this is one of those things where the obscurity of it probably led to low sales, you know what I'm saying? Because there's not enough reviews saying one thing or another of this guy out there, especially in English. And I think it's one of those cases where, you know, the wait, I waited out the right thing, and just kept looking at it, and man, for $45, yeah, there's no way I was gonna wait any longer, because just in case it could go. And you know what, I'll bet you they make some sales off this unboxing and the review coming even more, because that this is just insane. All right, and there you have it, my zillions. Some pretty cool things here. I'm really excited about all three of these, reviewing all three of these. And that's the way it should be, man. You know, like, you get stuff in, you get really excited about it. So do stay tuned. We'll be reviewing these in the coming week, as well as that Kong I showed at the top. Probably the Kong first, just, you know, it's a nice easy one. Just get it out of the way. So we got some good content coming, guys. Some good review content. So do stay tuned. Past that, I got some cool plans of stuff coming out of the backlog, and there's some other new things coming very, very soon. I think one thing might be coming towards the end of the week, and another thing for sure, not too far behind that you're gonna be really, really interested in. So do stay tuned for more awesome reviews, more unboxings, and all of that good stuff. And thank you for watching. Have yourself a really good rest of your weekend. Till next time. Peace out, peeps.